See, do animals have suffering at all? They do not have suffering, except for a very, very short while. They have physical pain. If you beat an animal, it has got physical pain. And for a short time, it may be very angry with you. And after some time, it's no more angry with you, because animals have only short-term memory. They don't have long-term memory. Whereas we have a long-term memory, and therefore we go on thinking about that incident. Thinking about that incident is what gives you suffering. Suppose somebody comes and gives you a tile slap. Now what has happened? Your head has turned this side. It's hot here for a few minutes. That's all, no? So where's the problem? You can think it as some kind of good exercise for your cheeks, for your head, and go about it. But then you are thinking, who is the fellow who hit you? Why did he hit you? How to get back to him? How to punch him? All the thing is happening, isn't it? That's what we call suffering. The fact is simple. Just one hand came and hit your cheeks, or somebody kicked you on your back. That's all. So many times you have fallen down, so what? But why are you making such a big fuss out of it? Because that memory is there. And what is memory? Memory is a flow of thought. And thought is the culprit. Thought always creates mischief. It always creates trouble. It survives by comparing. So thought is the root cause of all trouble. And therefore it creates the suffering by converting that fact into a perception. But then if you live a life of inner integrity, you could stop it. If you lead the life of inner integrity, thought itself may stop. It may come only when required, or even if it comes, it will only be formal, functional thought. This light is burning, switch is there, switch it off like this, put it this way. Only that kind of thought will be there. Not going on thinking about what has happened either in the past or what is going to happen in the future. It will just be in the present. In the present, you cannot think. Try and see. You can think of the past or the future. The present is a living experience. There is no thought at all. But you have got into this habit like lying. This thinking has become a habit with you. Non-stop you are thinking. So all the time thinking, which is a waste of energy. That's why very often you feel tired, you can't enjoy life, because non-stop thinking, So what's the point of that thinking? So if all this must stop, we have to go back to inner integrity. Similarly, I told you, all the time you are speaking lies, and if you speak the truth, you will destroy society. But if you don't speak the truth, you will lead a life of lies, which has its own harmful effects. So how do we handle the situation? The earlier question. We have to move into inner integrity. If you move into inner integrity, you can be honest as well as not disturb society. That's why we are trying to teach you inner integrity. So that is the tool if you want to speak lies. And if you want to stop speaking lies, you have to practice inner integrity. And as lies reduce, there is no need for thought to go on working like this. Because you are so full of lies only, you are going on thinking, continuously covering up things. Because if it does not go on thinking, the truth will be exposed. And you do not want to see the truth about yourself. You do not realize that while you know so much about the other person, you know very little about yourself. You know very little about yourself, but you seem to know so much about others. And the fact is, if you look into yourself, you know what you will find there. Everybody wants to think nice about themselves, feel good about themselves. You don't like the feeling of feeling guilty, feeling bad. So everything is nicely decorated. All that rubbish in you is nicely decorated. It's all hiding inside. So that is your problem. You have never seen yourself. Speaking lies to somebody is okay, but speaking lies to yourself destroys you. And then you will come out a liberated being. You will be as free as the bird is flying in the skies. So totally free you will become. But you have to practice inner integrity. The only tool is inner integrity.